and they're dirt cheap. If you haven't gone to my TikTok shop, please go there and sign up and jump on in there and get those deals. I mean, the deals are so good, they make you want to spend money when you don't need to spend the money. And that's because those deals are so good. We got another person joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Your favorite lady in the A coming through. Monique Nicole, what's going on, Monique?
What's up, y'all? I look a hot ass mess.
Stop it.
I'm here.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
I might still be a little buzzed from 420. I don't know, child. I look a little. I ain't getting no sleep. Woo!
Oh, okay. We understand. We understand. But she's in the building. And Moochie, we can hear you now. Speak to the people.
Okay, y'all can hear me. What's up, y'all?
We can hear you. Speak to the people.
What is up, y'all? So we ready to talk about BMF?
We're ready to talk about BMF. And when we get to the end, there is a show that I'm going to plug that I know both of y'all would love, especially Moochie, because it's kind of similar to that show we reviewed on Showtime with Bryan Cranston, Your Honor.
Oh, so like Your Honor?
Yeah,
is it
man.
Sugar?
No. Look, let me tell you, y'all is not checking for the show because it's not on a network that most of the people that follow us would review. Okay. It's not on one of those networks. Right. So I'm gonna hit you with it.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Yeah.
First topic we're gonna cover, ladies and gentlemen, is this thing right here. What did Jen see that scared the hell out of her? And I'm gonna give it to Moochie first since she got here first. Moochie, I went through like 3-4 answers of who I thought it could be, and then I'm gonna shout out a fan who I think gave me the right answer. But before I do that, let's take a clip of what the fan is saying was the right answer, and then Moochie, let me know how you feel about it. So here we go.
Police! Drop your weapons! Get your hands up where I can see them!
So Moochie,
yes,
my man Keith Ellington said Jen saw Henry's cousin that her partner killed and saved her life. So Moochie, is that who? There you go.
He's right. That's the cousin. And
that's Twan.
That's Twan. So you know, she can't go up in there no more.
Nope.
She cannot go up there she can't go up in there anymore. She better not go to the club. I already said it when I reviewed my thing. She can't go in there for the simple fact who else is in the picture. Interesting. He was there too.
But Moochie.
But I think he's going now anyway.
Yeah. I was about to say we ain't got to worry about him no more.
But he can't. She can't see her now.
Right. All right, Monique Nicole, do you agree that that's Twan?
Shit. I mean, sorry. Y'all are smart as hell. Like, God damn. I did not put 2 and 2 together. I honestly thought that Jen saw that picture and something in the picture brought her back to reality of why the hell she's there in the first place. Which I guess I'm halfway right. Aspect, but I did not make the connection. So kudos to the user that saw that, because that was pretty
man.
Ellington, shout out to you, brother, because that's you smart.
But it wasn't just him.
From the way she turned around and darted out of there.
I didn't, but a lot of us couldn't figure out. We couldn't even make out who it was. Like
I made out who it was. I blew up that picture and everything. Sure.
Well, I blew it up too. And I was still struggling because if you look at this picture, and that, I mean, Henry has a resemblance to Detective Kobe, a small resemblance. So I'm thinking it's her. And yeah, to me it did.
This was after she got the money from her uncle, right?
Yeah, this is after.
Once the cousin, the other cousin, he said that's why me and Twan went with you. Because your father did That's when I knew. I was like, that's the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's I was like, she has to get out of there because Bryant took him out for her.
Mm-hmm,
and I believe I want to say he was there too. I can't think of the other guy's name right now, and I'm usually good
Tyson.
names.
Other guy named Tyson.
That's why I don't know why it's close to your name, you know.
But believe me, I ain't getting taken out in no corner by no Coach Cop. I can tell you that right now. So the only thing I can say is Jen, her ass recovered pretty quick, huh? Because we ain't seen no shoulder injury since. She healed up very
well. Imagine if they would have got naked,
huh?
Exactly. Oh, well, you look.
That
you
whole
already you Moochie, you saw how she was rubbing the scars on her hand from when.
What are you talking about? Rubbing, licking, or kissing it or something?
I mean, I didn't want to
down in that little circle instead of little spiral thing.
Look, Moochie, I didn't want to go down the Power Jannard licking the scar on our girl. I ain't want to go down that road, but since you went there, yeah, that's what she was doing. She was making love to her blemishes, letting her know that, hey, I accept you and everything you are, flaws and all, because you so fine, Jen, with your fake wig. I accept it all. And that's what she was doing. So Monique Nicole, I'm gonna swing your way next.
Oh Lord. Okay.
It's not that. It's not that. I just put that up there to illustrate what was going on with Moochie. For Moochie's purposes, I put that up there.
You put it up there for my purposes.
Yeah, you just got me to talk about how she was licking scars and all that. And taking her teeth and using them as like a cap remover for scabs on the body and stuff like that. Like, I mean, Moochie said it, not me. I'm just,
Like he just added on to it. That's
yeah.
all.
I'm just
adding
on. Yeah. So this is for you, Monique, and this bothered me.
I'm scared. Oh, this shit. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me mute myself.
No, please don't. No. We don't do that here. The ad libs the people love. So we don't do that here. We don't do that. They love the ad libs. So this is when officer phone number then as Terry is telling his man what the plan is going to be for this episode. He's telling him what he's going to do. We're going to get to the Caldines. I got my homeboy. We about to really starve that bee known as Henry. And then he walks in talking about Markeisha needs a man of substance. Markeisha needs a man that can take care of her. She has a high appetite. Then he's going to grab a piece of my man candy and eat it sweet as fuck. And then talk about he's going to sick the IRS on him. Monique Nicole, what was going through your mind when this boy was in here eating candy like he is
at Willy Wonka factory? I don't know, child.
Right.
I don't want to, like Moochie says, I don't want to put on my running shoes just yet. But this whole plot and scheme and storyline is just tired. I don't really know the point of it. Of course, we know well, with this dude, we know the culprit is Markeisha's trifling ass is really the culprit behind there even being dialogue between them. Officer Cop from Sisters, he's only trying T, one, because of course he's young, two, because Markeisha kind of gave him, she played games with him. Like she kind of made it to where he thought he could step to him.
Just in my savings goal, Greenlight is really
what the hell? Okay. Thought that he could step to her. You know what I'm saying? So of course he gonna punk T out because T is rather young. You know what I'm saying? And it's lame, but T got his ass later, but I'm not gonna put on my running shoes yet. I got more commentary. That's why I don't want to say too much now. I have more
don't worry
later.
Yeah, we're going to definitely get there because that was a good moment for him. What you think about this Moochie?
I mean, it was more. I'm glad he walked in there where Terry knows how to act accordingly after he comes in here. And the statement that he made with the taxes. So he knows that he might do something crazy. And I like the fact that he got on it, he jumped on it and handled the situation right away.
Quickly. Like I
I
said,
don't like him though.
Who does like officer phone number? I mean, like,
I don't phone number.
I will say
I don't like Vince.
I don't like Vince either, but I will say the actor looks great because when you know seeing him on Tyler Perry's Sisters,
now, I ain't say that.
Lord,
yeah.
On him the character.
On Tyler Perry's, I'm just telling you from Tyler Perry's Sisters, he looks totally different. It just shows you the power of acting and getting into character is real. Because when I saw him, I think Tamika said it too. When we first saw him, we were like, hold up, this can't be the same guy, you know? So
same dude.
Same guy.
Same guy. All right, Moochie, I'm going to swing your way for the next one, but let me refresh and remind everybody's memory. You're watching this show on Stars. Some of you all are Stars members, but your membership is about to expire, or you are joining a monthly membership. You see the link underneath my name, Life Games One. It is a Stars discount link. Link is also in video description, but you can get it right here. I think they're doing something where you get Stars for like 3 months for like $6 or something crazy like that. Ooh. Jump on the link because we know Power is on the way in June. Yes. And it's the final season, but then they've got some other things coming on after that. P-Valley is about to be back. So if you want to take advantage of 6 months of very, very low price Stars, use my link. It's in description. Moochie, this is for you. So we done got the prayer quarter meeting amongst the ladies. And one of these ladies was so moved by the story the pastor gave that I think she done found Jesus and she about to kick Terry to the curb. And I'm talking about LaWanda. What did you get from this prayer quarter meeting, Moochie? And how do you see it playing an event in the future?
I'm so glad she had her come to Jesus moment.
Me too.
Had her come to Jesus moment. And she is gonna. She's seen the light. She knows he doesn't want her anymore. And now I hope he doesn't try to reel her back in. I hope he just lets it be and y'all co-parent. I think he's gonna start getting jealous once she starts seeing somebody.
Of course.
They always do.
Of course. What you got, Mo?
I agree. I just thought it was such a beautiful moment. She had what Oprah calls an aha moment. I call it an epiphany. And it's tough. I really feel for her because I know women in this predicament. Here you are being a ride or die for a man. You have kids by this man. You've been nothing but loyal, nothing but a good partner. You didn't deserve this type of treatment. And now here you are as a woman with 2 kids left to kind of pick up the pieces. And it's very, very hard. I do want men just to try to sympathize with us a little bit when we're in these situations. It is very hard. But I'm really happy for LaWanda. Her character, you know, she's young. She's a beautiful woman. The actress is just, she's gorgeous. But she's young. She's beautiful. She has her whole life ahead of her. And I'm so happy that she had her epiphany and was like, you know what? I got to pick the pieces up and move on with my life and just do better for me and my children. So I was happy to see that.
Yeah, she definitely needed this because Monique, me and you, all 3 of us, because it's been consistently the 3 of us most of this season for this review, that LaWanda is not just Terry's fault, her situation. It's her fault because she keep letting them come back. And then she just did it again. And then she just got disrespected by the jump off, showing up to the house, trying to give her gifts as if she want her over there at the damn house. So this is probably the pivoting point for her. But it was also a pivoting point for 2 other people in this scene too. Nikki, instead of coming to Jesus, Nikki's starting to open up a little bit. She was, boy, we'll talk about that in a minute. And then the mama made me very mad. I ain't gonna lie, she pissed me off. You lead this quarter meeting prayer, and then Charles has got some good news, and you're gonna say maybe I should bring Reese,
baby.
Yeah, I was trying not to go there. I you know, like that part is crazy to me.
I went
Come
in.
on, man.
Actually, I didn't really go in like I wanted to because I was on Miss K.
I did.
I was on Miss K's channel last night. I was trying to be respectful, but you know,
I know something like that. You create your own rant and upload your own video.
Exactly.
Sometimes you need your own space just to get it all out.
Yeah. See, y'all, one of these, look, some of y'all that are trying to get into YouTube, I'm about to give Moochie a business opportunity. All right. Some of y'all that need YouTube, what you should do is hire Moochie, pay her like $60, $40 an hour to help you get your concept together for YouTube, because Moochie get it. Moochie get this shit. That when you have something you feel that passionately about, sometimes you've got to do more than just go on somebody else's live or even your own live. You make a full video, 3 to 5 minutes, about why it shouldn't be that way, what your experience has been from why it shouldn't be that way, whatever, and go for it. Go for it. Good way to go, Moochie. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Sidebar, Moochie is like, y'all, she's like a big sister to me. We talk offline. Moochie has helped me so much. So she's
definitely.
Both of y'all have. Both of y'all. I could go in. We're not getting emotional today, but y'all both have been very influential in my life. So I'm thankful.
Don't love me like you do.
I ain't gonna cry. I cried last night. I ain't crying today, honey. But yes, Lamont, Lucille, even though it was a joke, it was just such a crass, inappropriate, low-hanging fruit type of joke. I wouldn't. Don't get me wrong. I understand the brother Tucker messed up. I promise y'all, I am not looking past what he did, and I get it. Some people are petty. I get it, but I just feel like in that moment that was crazy, because this wasn't just an event. This was an event that your husband, because that's still your husband, and you know has a deep passion for music. You know what this moment means to him, and for you to use that and joke and be like, oh, well, can I bring Dr. Maurice? Bitch, I wanted to jump through the screen and wear that wig off her head.
Right.
Because it was low-hanging fruit. It was just so, like, I didn't like it. I did not like it at all.
All right. Well, let's see here.
Low-hanging fruit, but he could have had a comeback. But
we already know
not to go that route. That's why he said what he said. He could have been like, you know what? Since you gonna bring Montclair, I'm gonna bring Mabel. I'm gonna bring Sister Riley.
Damn.
But he didn't.
He didn't.
He didn't, because
he's still really trying to work for his family.
That's why I really like, y'all don't understand. There are so many women in this world right now who wish they had a man like Charles who, messed up and is taking accountability, is taking ownership of his actions, and is trying. There's so many women who wish their man would try like that. That's why I have to respect him, because as a man, he's really stepping up to the plate and like, look, I made a horrible mistake. I want to fix my marriage. And the thing that's lacking in this generation, we don't see that anymore. We don't see people fighting for it. You know what I'm saying? People are so quick to throw in the towel, and we need more of that. We need to see more men step up like that and really try to make their household and their marriage improve. So I'm rooting for the brother, but I don't know, man. It's not looking too good for Charles.
Now we could. I want y'all to go check out Monique Nicole. She is our CLO, Chief Love Doctor, because she's starting a new segment on the channel.
Yes.
And she's inviting people that have had long-lasting marriage experience, so to speak, like me and Larry. Larry has been married damn near 20 years. Ooh. I'm going on 15, and I can tell you it is not perfect. It's not. No one who has been married for a long period of time is going to sit here and tell you it's been perfect.
Right.
It's how you communicate as you age. It's how you adjust to how your partner is doing. It is truly through sickness and health, through better and for worse, and being able to communicate. It is truly all about that, for sure.
It's all about communication. And if one person, or if y'all not communicating right, then it could go wrong.
Yeah.
Right, definitely. And learning how to communicate. But I ain't
want it to work.
Right, 100%.
Both people have to be willing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see.
Right.
Both people.
So Mo, I'm gonna come your way for this one. It's not funny, it's funny because it hurts.
Oh, okay.
we see Coach Cop going through the stages of grief. I mean, he's been angry, now he's sad, almost depressive, and then we're going to see another stage that he does at the end. So Jen comes through and is like, get your ass up off that floor smelling like alcohol and cigarettes, and let's do something about this, not only for your son, but for Kobe, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about, or should we feel sorry for Coach Cop at this point? Or how should the audience be feeling for him and what he's been going through?
Listen, that's a great question. Listen, y'all know I have gone in on Coach Cop numerous times, but I feel like, yes, we should still show him sympathy, because at the end of the day, that is still a parent who lost their child in a tragic way. And we have to, on just a human level, you have to have some type of sympathy. We know there is some blame to be had, and we all acknowledge that. But on a sympathetic level, absolutely, he lost his one and only child in a very terrible way. So I did feel for him in that scene. I really, really did. Now, of course, what becomes annoying is him having misplaced anger and blaming all the drug dealers, i.e. Meech and Terry. That's the part where it's like, all right, Brian, like Henry, she can get all the smoke, 100%. But
no, you didn't say
yeah, she deserves it. She orchestrated that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So sympathy, absolutely. I love that him and Jen are back teaming up. I actually really enjoyed their bond, and that's why I was irritated last season when they had that sex scene. Not only was it gross, but I just did not. I would have preferred their characters to have more of a brother-sister bond. That is speaking to me as a viewer more. I'm feeling it emotionally more than them smashing. That was just so unnecessary. But I really like the bond that they've created, and they have they have the same enemy. They're on the same page now. So this is interesting,
Before I kick it to you, Mooch, I'll say this, Monique. Sometimes you do have it where people smash and realize that's not good for either one of them, and then they do wind up having that kind of brother sister bond.
It's happened to me.
yeah, it happens. Like, for real, it happens. It happens. It definitely happens. Like, we growing up here, it happens, and you realize, what the hell was I doing?
Hell no, we better off friends.
Right. Go for it, Moochie.
He's not taking responsibility for anything that he has done.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Moochie, so you still feel like, even to this moment, you still feel like he's not taking any responsibility?
No, this is guilt, not responsibility.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He's not taking accountability. That's guilt right there. Yep. You see the look on his face is GUILT. Guilt.
Okay.
That's right.
So I just think it's guilt. He shouldn't have been he's blaming Meech and Terry, but it's your fault. You brought the pow home. You put it in the safe. You knew it had all them bodies on it. And you knew Kevin had those problems. Yeah. You handled this situation poorly. Accept the responsibility for it.
Yeah.
Now I like this thing with Jen and him and Brian getting together to take them all out. But she's telling him, right, leave that alcohol alone, get your ish together, and let's get the bad guys.
Right.
And that's about it. Why you getting mad? Because they smashed, Momo.
Child, that was the
if they didn't smash, he probably wouldn't have pow and Twan. You understand? He got some feelings there.
No, I think the feelings would have been there regardless if they smashed. But
nah, it's a little more with that. So? Nah, because he knows that she was looking out for his boy.
No, hold up. Let me pause.
I'm talking about on his part.
Okay. Okay. But I feel like No, I feel like regardless if they smashed, he was already liking Jen. We have to go back to last season. Remember, they were opening up to each other. She was spending time with Kevin. She was at the house. Like, they were already creating a bond. Yes, they smashed, so that bond probably grew, but I feel like the bond was already kind of there, whether or not they smashed. That's just my opinion.
I think they have a new level of bond now because
he did that.
Because they smashed, and he's not looking. I don't really think he wants to smash her no more, but he's still there in her corner. I think there's a higher level of bond now because they smashed, and he saved her
life, and he saved her life.
And he saved her life. So I think there's a higher level there now, and I think that I hate to say it.
Lord.
He's gonna have just more animosity toward Blaze, toward Henry, and BMF by the end of this season because I think he's about to lose Jen.
Me too. I'm so worried. I think
he's about to lose Jen. So
I hate to say it, and I think she's gonna do something that he told her not to do. Don't go there without backup.
I think she's gonna do it.
She's quick to fly off the handle.
Yeah.
It was twice.
Twice.
Meshes 3 times.
Yep.
And I think she didn't even tell him that she went on her own this time.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, she's asking for it. She's got a death wish coming. She wants it. Like she's definitely gonna get it. I'm sorry. I love her.
No, she didn't put up the deuces.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Yeah.
I like Jen, y'all. She's growing on me.
Yeah, she tough. And if you've never seen Kelly Wu and anything else, be sure to go check her out. She's a fantastic actor. By the way, I'm coming your way, Moochie, but let me remind people, if you ain't done it yet, follow me on TikTok, and don't just follow it for the content, follow for the e-commerce. Go check out the showcase. Get you some of this WWE belt, some of these t-shirts for dirt cheap. Look at them prices. And I wore this cologne. Now, what's special about this cologne, fellas? It has pheromones in it. Be careful where you wear that shit, okay? Because not only will you attract the good, your ass will attract the bad. So I made a mistake and wore these damn pheromones with my daughter to like the we have a big cat reserve here in North Carolina. All right. Now, what you don't know is one of the animals that can really smell pheromones on a high level is lions. Why the hell my dumb ass wear this shit at the thing, and the male lion kept following me and then tried to pee on me and shit like I'm his territory?
He was trying to mark his territory.
Yeah.
So he's like, I got some chocolate over here.
Hey, man.
So weak.
I mean, Moochie
He's trying to make you his lunch.
What I look like an almond joy and shit, a mound of
that's
chocolate.
what he brought for.
Not an almond joy.
Yeah, well, either way, fellas, go get this cologne, because if it attract cats, it'll damn near attract pussies. That's how I'll leave it at that.
I want y'all to understand. I'm gonna give the fellas a little tea, baby, from a woman.
Mm-hmm.
When you have that good cologne on and you smell good, ooh.
Don't matter what you look like. It don't matter what you look like.
We love a good smelling man. Oh,
a good, clean smelling man.
Clean smelling man. Oh.
And I just tell y'all this: my wife won't let me wear this no more out the house unless she around.
I know that's right.
She said the hell with that. But anyway, TikTok shop, y'all. Go to my showcase. Get you some. It's dirt cheap. Moochie your way. Remy brother was going to set up a meeting with Meech at Platinum. Couldn't make it. Booker T ass Remy decided to slice his throat and say we ain't fooling around with Meech and his deals. What you got, Booch?
We knew this was going to happen.
Yep. Yeah, right.
He should have had the guts to take out Remy and get it over with instead of going back and forth with Meech. Why would you wait for Meech to come all the way back from St. Louis? You should have just manned up and did what you had to do, and you would have been king of that domain. Meech would have let you have that area, and y'all just would have broke bread and kept it moving. It was either he had the ish or get off the pot, and he refused to get off the pot, and that's why this happened. Tongue ended up on the table.
Yeah. Knife in his neck. What?
Ooh.
I'm gonna come to you, Mo, but then I'm gonna give you a little additive to go with it, Mo. So you got all this going on, and then shortly after that, he show up at the club, drop the head of his boy in the ice tray, meet Meech, and is still talking this tough talk. And Meech just had to drop the lines on him, bruh. You can try to be tough with me, but you got the red dogs on that ass, the MK eating up your projects, and you ain't got no good weight. What you gonna do? And you see, he ain't do nothing but back up. Floor is yours.
I guess I'm the only one that has sympathy for the brother, for Claude, because listen, I predicted it on your channel a few weeks ago, Lamont. I said I am worried about him because I think we all agreed we understand why he did what he did, because Remy was just off. He was not being logical or reasonable.
He's still off.
He's still off, right?
He's still off. Yeah.
I understood. Yes, I'm all about loyalty, but at the end of the day, I understood why Claude did what he did. Now,
so for loyalty, Monique.
Yes.
How can you be loyal to? You can't be loyal unless you're loyal to yourself.
Okay. Well,
I mean, like
loyalty is, it's very subjective. I believe in loyalty, but I'm not gonna be loyal to you if we're about to jump off the roof together. You know what I'm saying? You about to drag me along with you off the cliff. I can't be loyal behind that. So that's why I understood why he was like, look, I gotta do something, because this ain't gonna work. But I said on your channel, I said there is a risk with doing that, and I hoped Remy wasn't gonna find out. And unfortunately, Remy did. Claude could have moved way better. I think we said it last night. Me and Moochie said it. He first of all, why would you go to the crib, to the main meeting space?
Thank you.
You have that conversation. You should have met at a bar, a club, somewhere, a bridge, anywhere. Meet somewhere else. Don't meet at the very main spot where that gremlin looking man gonna pop up. He looking like the crypt keeper. Like I'm sick of Remy. I really want him to go. I hate how he murked his friend. I mean, he murked him. He got him. He murked him pretty bad. So it was unfortunate, and I kind of predicted it. And I don't know. I don't have any sympathy for Remy now. I just don't care what happens to him, because Meech tried. I don't care. Meech tried to be the peacemaker and look, let's team up together, let's take out our other enemy, and he didn't want to do it. So now, okay, it's F you. It's war. It's war now. It's war. But I hate it for me, because now he has two enemies. You know what I mean? To look over his shoulder.
Well, he had two. He actually had three. Green is down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, and Mo and audience and Mooch, I still don't think it's too late for these two to team up. I still believe at some point in time they're going. I do. Like I could are they really ready to say that Remy is so stupid?
Yes.
He's so dumb. He's gonna die on his pride.
Yeah.
Really? Are they really gonna It's not
looking at the bigger picture.
He's not looking.
No,
thank
he's
you.
not.
Thank you.
He's not.
He's stupid.
He's not.
I have no sympathy for him.
And this one is for you, Mom. I'm gonna come your way first. Part of the bigger picture is dealing with these punk asses right here, the fucking red dogs. And this one right here had me so mad. He gonna have the audacity to talk about black folks giving somebody a bad name, nigga. You know what you doing? And then at that, you crooked. Crooked. You crooked at doing your job. So they up here checking Meech's man, who Meech had a wonderful plan. Instead of putting the coke in the little shafts, he put baking soda in there just to test it out. All right. And then later on, these same band of red dogs go infiltrate this house. And then they putting drugs on people. The Asian guy, Mr. Officer Oriental, he planting weed in the guy butt crack. Like, what the? Come on, man. Like, bruh. Floor is yours, Monique. Floor is yours.
Look, I don't have much to say, because we've seen this time and time again. We've seen this in real life. We've seen it on TV and film.
Yeah.
Being black in America, It's worse when it's your own that's doing it to you, though. That stings a little bit more. Excellent plan, though. Shout out to Big Meech. Excellent plan. But yeah, I mean, this was also just kind of triggering too, because it's like we've seen this pretty much our whole lives. As far as the excessive force from the police and things like that. I'm sick of them. And I'm sure this is factual. Do we know in real life if the unit was actually called Red Dogs, or I think they had a different name or something? I don't know. I have to do some research. But yeah, I mean,
well, they did a little snippet of what it was. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. They did. Yeah. So like I said, we've seen this. So, you know, it's kind of like, oh, you know, nothing new, but I hate to see it. You know what I mean? It's just, and then when they came up to the people's crib and was tearing it up, and then the sister, I mean, she had a little sympathy, but I'm glad the dad stood 10 toes down, was like, where the hell were y'all when they was powing my child? Where the hell were y'all protect? Y'all supposed to be protecting us, right?
Ain't no money to be made in that.
Right.
Like I just hate to be the bearer of bad news for some of y'all that think that the government and local law enforcement do things out of the pure safety and all that of its citizenry, but that's not always the case. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What you got, Moochie?
I don't like this dude.
Me neither.
I don't like him. I want to see what happens with them. Are the citizens gonna get some get back? He pissed me off when he went in this people's house. I'm glad that Meech set this whole situation up where this guy didn't get jammed up. And that's his Bingo. That's his name. Bingo didn't get jammed up. I thought this was a perfect plan on his part. But as far as this guy goes, I didn't like what he did in that house. And even his partner thought he was out of pocket. She should have made him pick up that doggone shelf before they left out of that house. Because there was no reason to tear that down. You knew this guy was a square. You knew this guy ain't had no dope in his house like that. So he's already a hostage in his own home because of his surroundings. So this is when you have people that be glad when they get hurt like this because you messing with the working man.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly. Dropping them facts, y'all. Post your comments. Let us know. We will be taking super chatters at the end. We're almost there. Hang tight with us, ladies and gentlemen. This is for you, Mooch, not Meech, Mooch.
Big Mooch.
So Moochie, Terry comes up with an intricate plot to wash his money using the lottery after he learns that a couple of lottery tickets fall through the cracks here and there that are winners but aren't registered. And Moochie, what I didn't like about this whole scene, and you might want to elaborate on it, I did not like that he was telling Markeisha the whole damn plan when Markeisha is part of the problem, that he's got an issue with this guy, and this guy is the whole reason he's having to go do the lottery thing.
Exactly.
But Moochie, but I don't want her to take the credit, because I can see that bitch trying to take the credit later on for saying, see how I helped you be a smarter drug dealer. No, bitch.
She's already working that into him when he was explaining the plan. She had to hear it more than once to understand it.
Right.
And she still don't fully understand it.
I mean, do you expect somebody with that much rubber to understand anything quickly? But go ahead.
Hey,
you know what?
You
gonna throw me off with that.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, Moochie. Moochie, you know how we do. Come on,
it's all good. But I just feel like this is the worst thing for him to be telling her the whole plan and telling her in that spot. You got politicians that come in there. You already had that encounter with that dude because you had the situation with your kid. Then you telling this broad everything, and you know how she get down.
Yeah,
you know how she get down. She's an opportunist.
Yes.
They know way like. Look, I had a whole rant in my thing.
Yeah,
he really needs to get away from her. I hope he really needs to get away from her. I'm gonna cut it off there.
Okay. So Mo, you can come in and fill the gaps, but I also want you to expand on this part too, because I know you had a hot take for this about how you loved how Terry checked this dude.
Yeah.
You know, I know when you take your first morning dump. I know what Krispy Kreme you eat. I know what boys and girls club you go play basketball at. I know what Planet Fitness you lift weights at. I know all that stuff, right?
Oh,
but is this going to still just create more? I don't think we've seen the last officer phone number. Floor is yours, Monique.
Baby, he said you get 3 donuts. You do this. You go home you take a nap around 2 o'clock. You come back home at 7:30 to watch Wheel of Fortune.
Right. Dude is a square.
Bro, that shit was so funny. I'm so glad that Terry checked him because, like I said, Officer, what we calling him? Phone number?
Vince.
Thank you, Moochie. Vince was trying to sun him because of his age. So he was like, "Oh, you must forgot who you was messing with." Let me remind you, Boo Boo Kitty. So that's what that was. I love that scene. Now, the culprit behind all this is Markeisha's ass. And it's like I said, I said this last week, she's a dangerous woman. Why the hell did you bring this mother trucking cop into the mix? Why would you bring mess to your man's doorstep? Why would you do that? Why would you jeopardize your man's business and potentially bring another enemy into the fold? Why the hell? It's because you insecure because you wanted some attention. You trifling scallywag.
No, Mo, them cougar draws was thumping.
Exactly, it get all wet. That's what she said. It just gets me all wet.
It get me wet because you was getting jealous. Bitch, grow up. Grow up.
And the sad part is, Terry, how can I put this? I like to always say there's no excuse, but folks, sometimes there are legitimate excuses influencing behavior. Okay, influencing behavior. Terry is young and impressionable. And she knows she's got him by the balls. Like, she's doing this stuff that only infuriates him to do more to try to impress her.
To me, that whole thing was a whole peen measuring contest between Terry and Vince. And Terry really messed up.
He did.
Because just how you watched his every move, we could watch your every move, and it could be detrimental to you because it is broad.
And Moochie, he has a greater opportunity and greater resources to watch Terry than Terry has to watch him.
Exactly. You just got your homeboy. Yo, I need you to go follow this dude and see what they going. Look, if they start following you, they gonna put a microscope up your behind. They gonna find out everything you doing.
Every time you hiccup, they gonna know.
And when I'm talking about the microscope, they might start bugging his house and all of this other stuff. He got connections. He's a cop.
Yeah, he's a cop.
They already gunning for this dude. What's wrong with him?
Right. He's a cop, man. So y'all post your comments, man. Post your comments. Moochie, I'm coming. Let's see. I went Moochie first. So Mo, I'm coming your way. Oh, you'll like this one, Mo. So Chuck did his performance.
Yeah.
Lucille was there. She really loved it. And something that this man has never had, Mo, because a lot of rich people don't want to admit it. They don't want to tell you. The only thing they ever want to tell your ass is just work hard and give you that Hulk Hogan bull job about say your prayers, eat your vitamins. They never want to tell you that at some point in time they got an opportunity. Somebody is finally giving this man an opportunity for his side hustle, which is music. And Lucille is right there smiling, looking like her panties got wet. So the question for you, Mo, is are you feeling this look like they might get back together, or are they just setting us up for some controversy with Dr. Reese?
Okay. I love this scene. I really, really loved it. It was it made my heart melt.
I did too. I liked it.
I really enjoyed it, y'all. I was so happy to see Charles happy. It is tough when you have dreams and aspirations and they kind of fall through, or you didn't really, pursue it the way you should have and you live with regret. And, you know, I get that emotion. So I sympathize with him. And I was very happy for him. And I hope that this does lead to an opportunity. I also did enjoy seeing Lucille happy for her man, because that's still her man, whether she know it or not. That's your man, bitch. And
still her husband.
Still her husband, bitch. And it was glad to see that she was genuinely happy for him. And she said the line of, "Oh my God, I haven't seen you like this in years." And Miss K said it last night, and I agree with her. What pisses me off is like, look, it's not too late. Like, you guys have come to a crossroads. You guys can literally agree that, you know what, we're going to start dating again. We're going to just kind of redo our relationship and just start fresh. You know, this is the second chapter of our lives. So let's refresh it, refuel it. Let's go on date nights. Let's do this. Let's pursue our dreams. Let's talk about our aspirations. Let's you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know how the story is going to end. Even though I don't know much about the real life story, I do know that they spoiler, sorry, they don't end up together. So I don't know how the writers are going to do this. I want them back together, but I just don't know if it's going to pan out that way. But I love this scene, and I'm happy for Charles, and, you know, he deserves to be happy as well.
Yeah. What you got, Mooch?
I like this scene. I'm glad she showed up, but at one more time in it, I did think that Maurice was gonna come from behind and start watching Charles perform and stuff like that. You know, I just be thinking of all of the worst possible scenarios. I shouldn't do that.
Mooch, that's because you're a writer. You are a writer, Mooch. That's why you be thinking all this stuff.
I would have had him pop up behind her and look like he groove into the music. Charles would have threw that.
Well, Moochie, let's talk. Let's have a coaching moment, Moochie, because we doing this writing thing. Do you understand why they didn't do it in this moment?
Yes, I do, because it wouldn't.
Okay.
It would. I understand why they didn't do it, but don't think it's not going to happen, y'all.
And thank you.
I just want to know if are we going to see? I like the fact that she came there. I like the fact that she was bigging him up to that. To the guy that wants to work with him. So I hope this is an opportunity that this can happen, because now he does still have some sort of music connections now that he got his son. So he might be able to do something with this gospel thing. So I'm liking I like what I see so far.
That's right. Same here.
Just real quick, since we're covering BMF, today is Little Meech birthday. So happy birthday, Little Meech.
Shout out Little Meech. I've heard to the grapevine that you catch my show every now and then. And hey, bro, whenever you want to, you know, I hit the gym. We can go hit the gym sometime, but next time I'm in the A. So holla at your boy. I ain't hard to find.
Turn up.
Happy birthday to you, brother. Happy birthday. Moochie, I'm coming your way, and this is going to be one of those things we complain about on TV all the damn time. I mean, we stay complaining about this, Moochie, so I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Glock had his man T'Chaka come after Meech, and Moochie, he had Meech in point blank range, and somehow or another he missed, and he hit the bitch in her plastic breast. Pop, pop, pop. She fell over, got shot. After she done invited Meech to the hotel, and then Meech miraculously got this brother thrown out the window like he did a Hulk Hogan body slam. Floor is yours, Moochie. How the hell do they keep missing on TV?
Look, Meech ain't throwing him out the window. He was just trying to get to his car. That's all. He just wanted to get to his car.
So silly.
Now I like the scene. He got set up though, so now I want to know if he gonna either confront these girls or he gonna leave it alone. So yeah,
he gotta confront him, Moochie. He gotta confront him.
I don't know.
He got to because somebody
they lined him up.
Yeah,
dude had a hotel key.
Right.
That's true.
Yep. You can't let that go. And for all we know, these chicks could be just supporting Greenie, because we ain't seen Greenie since he got beat up. So you gotta revisit that. You can't just leave that wide open.
Yeah.
What you got, Monique?
Hey, that titty, that silicone titty might have saved her life. You don't know. Might have blocked the blocked the
Oh,
bullet.
I know it did. I know it. It ain't feel good, but boy, it saved her life for sure.
For the record, I am pro plastic surgery.
You straight? Hey, you straight? You straight? Go
As
ahead.
long as you look right. But anyway, this was crazy. Them heifers definitely set him up because, like y'all said, he had a whole room key and shit. So yeah, it was definitely a scheme and a plot.
You know who set him up? The
Really?
girl that tried to take his mind off of Angel, and then she gave him head, and he just got up and left.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna be his
you think
girlfriend
it was
after that.
her?
Yeah, I think that's who did it.
She thought she was gonna be his girlfriend after that, and she was wrong.
Yeah,
She thought she was gonna give him some top, and then
Yep.
she'd be just taking care, just like Angel. Because I know Angel probably done went back and be like, "Yeah, I'm staying at Meech House. It's a big house. He in a gated community, and yeah." So you know they trying to get that lick too.
Yeah, yeah, and he told me I ain't got to work.
Look, Meech ain't a sucker though. He like, you know, y'all done fooled me once. You stay over there with that.
He ain't like his brother being a sucker for love.
Girl said him. I think it was the two chicks that came up to him.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been, but I think
could have been the one that went to that ran off to the bathroom because she knew everything was coming.
Right.
And the other girl didn't know because remember the other girl was with Meech before. The one that got hit in the shoulder or the breast or whatever the case is. She was with him before, so that's probably why he went with no problem.
I see.
Because he didn't think it was a problem. He was just, you know, the other girl probably was like, why don't you come with me? You've been with him before. And she probably don't even know what's good.
Right.
Exactly. Don't know.
I'm just looking at when the whole scene happened, she ran off into the bathroom. It looked like she was running off because they show her run off camera. So she seen him come in. She knew it was coming.
Okay.
Yep. Get me up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Last but not least, right. Last but not least, we'll swing your way first, Monique Nicole. Coach Cott went demon time.
Damn.
He staked out Tyson and saw him come out. And like I said, he might look like he's a milk dud sitting on like Humpty Dumpty sitting on the wall waiting to fall, but he got some hands on him now. He beat Tyson to death. Yikes. And now Henry done lost both her right hand people. She's gonna have to team up with the brother, her uncle. How is this gonna affect the story? And what did you think about Coach Cott beating this dude up? I'm gonna tell you what I think, Mo.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
think that him doing this, realistically, this is what's gonna seal the deal for the death of Jen. But go ahead.
Oh, yeah, because this is her right hand man for real. You see how he always gassed her up. He's always down for the shenanigans, and he whatever she say go. So she really, this is gonna be a big loss for her. She gonna go crazy next episode. I think you might be onto something, brother.
Look, if we seen her licking the fire, the flamethrower, imagine her pulling out an Adam and Eve dildo that's got guns, bullets coming out of it. And what's she gonna do with that? I'm telling you.
I'm so weak, but I mean, it was violent. It was violent, but yeah, Coach Cop took all his anger and emotion. He took it out on the brother. But hey, he deserved it. You know, you did what you did. You allowed certain things to happen to that poor little boy Kevin. And look, karma. I don't know what to say.
It's like, and I'll give it to you, Mooch, but like, granted, Tyson was probably the one responsible for the detail on Kevin and probably the one who, R-ed Kevin.
Yeah.
But the responsibility goes bigger than just this. Yeah. And having said that, Moochie, I'll give you the floor and we'll end with this and then get to the super chatters.
I mean, this was something that he needed to move on. So the question is Blaze gonna get at him? Oh, or is Henry gonna get at him?
Henry. I don't think Blaze would care too much about this.
I don't know about that because he knows his daughter's gonna get reckless and mess up his political connections.
Right.
So he might have to step in and handle this quietly. because you see what she did with that whole blowtorch or whatever that thing was, the flamethrower.
Yeah, the flamethrower.
So it's like, you know, if she handles it, it's gonna be something big and very noticeable.
Yeah.
He seems like he's gonna try to move in silence.
Okay.
Yep. He's a vigilante right now. He ain't on the force, him or Jen, and they moving behind the shadows right now. The thing is, we know Henry's gonna go crazy, and when she's thrown in weird positions, she doesn't think properly. She gets erratic. So it's gonna be crazy what they do with this. And now the only person she can run to is Blaze's brother, and wait till Blaze find out about that.
Exactly. She's gonna be out of control when she finds out that he's gone. That's the person that picks her up every time she's down.
Every time.
No matter what. And she says it to me. You know, I don't like, basically she says, she doesn't say it in these words. Look, I don't know what I'd do without you.
Oh yeah, she
now
told
imagine how she gonna be when she find out that he's gone.
What did she say in the episode, Moochie? She said, "You always know the right things to say."
Exactly. Who's gonna say the right thing to her when she's getting ready to lose her? You know, she's gonna lose it.
The only people that are left that can scratch that itch for her is Detective Jen, and we know what her stance is, and the uncle. And they haven't given him enough story for him to be a part of the last 2 episodes. So it's going to be Jen, then Jen is going to get killed. Simple as that. She's going to find out something. There's going to be something that's going to connect Jen to Coach Cop that's going to cause Henry to kill Jen. Watch. Yeah. Just a matter how it goes. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me shout y'all out. Great audience. We've gotten up to 270 people on a Monday on a live stream. Big shout out to it. And now we get to the most important part. Is where we read the comments from our super chatters that let us know how they're feeling about the review and what we're talking about. And so on deck first, let's see who we got here in the super chats. We got my main man, DeMarcus Vaughn, who should start a YouTube channel, by the way. He says, oh, congratulations, Lamont, on 300,000 subs. Brillo and Detroit King want to do a video with you and Larry. That would be very entertaining and hilarious. Well, DeMarcus Vaughn, if I can get them on the schedule, we would definitely do that. We'll definitely do that.
That'll be fun.
And then my boy DeMarcus Vaughn comes back. Bryant saved Jen life like Unique saved Rock life. Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we get out of here, let me go ahead and plug TikTok again. You can find me on Life Gains 1 on TikTok. Click that showcase. Go in there and get some of these wonderful cheap items. Now, there's much more than what I keep showing y'all in there. These are just some of the hotter items that are in there. And let's see what's going on with Monique and Moochie on their channels before we get out of here. So, Mo, what you got going on this week?
All right, y'all. Okay, so last night I dropped a live titled Life Update. So y'all please check it out. It was a very vulnerable video in which I gave some insight on what's happening in my world. So please check that out. And then today, honey, 7 p.m. today, I am launching the first episode of my new segment on love, relationships, dating. So you guys please tune in. It's going to be a great discussion. And yeah, you're going to probably see some familiar faces as well. So tonight, 7 p.m., check your girl out.
Definitely do that. Definitely do that. And Moochie, what you got going on your channel?
All right. If you have not checked out my recap, that is up. Also, my trailer breakdown is up. We just did set it off last week. Tomorrow I have Hidden Gems coming up. Wednesday, we will be doing Mayor of Kingstown. And Thursday night is movie night with the ladies. And Sunday is the old school Sunday throwback, which we are doing Uptown Saturday night. So y'all keep y'all notifications on and holla at your girl.
Wow. You know, she
making me laugh today, yo.
That's what we're supposed to do, man. When we come to this segment, we are trying to uplift people because we know it's Monday, and sometimes Monday can be a drag for some people. But we want to make sure you all have an upbeat week, and we start out by just trying to give you guys good, insightful entertainment about the shows we love. And speaking of the shows we love, before I get out of here, there's a show I want to introduce you guys to. 3 episodes are out right now. If you are a fan of this genre that we're watching with BMF, or if you really love the show Your Honor, let me give y'all something that is fire. First episode of Suck You In. It is this show right here called Paris with Giancarlo Esposito. Yes. It's on AMC. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is fire. And I'll just give you a quick overall synopsis. I've only seen episode 1, the pilot, but I've seen clips of the other 2, and I'm going to probably have to start reviewing the show because it's that damn good. So this man is a driver, and they pile storylines on top of storylines. He went and started a limousine business. He used to be doing crooked dealings. He done got out of that life. He's got a daughter and a son. And for those of you that are down with that Dr. Umar Johnson, you might not watch because he's married to a white woman on this show, and his kids are black. He lost his son due to the game. And that has been just a bad, depressing thing for him. And it's fractured the relationship with his daughter. And him and his family are on hard times right now. They can barely pay their bills. They need a loan for his limousine business, and the bank ain't fooling with him. And the wife is trying to sell the house because she don't think they can come back from it. And so he comes home like, lady, you're not selling this house. And she was like, if you know what's good for you, you want us to stay together, we need to sell this house. And so his homeboy that went to jail for their prior dirty dealings that never ratted on him has gotten out. And the homeboy is in dirt with the African mob who's in New Orleans, because the show takes place in New Orleans.
Not the African mob.
African mob.
Yeah, it's good. I've been watching it. It's
very
good. I've been watching it. I was
very
debating on reviewing it, and now you saying this because I watched the first couple of episodes. But I also I have for my hidden. This is one of my hidden gems, so I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow too. So yeah.
Definitely,
it is
ladies.
Good.
It is
There's a lot of good shows that's out now.
Very, and I think you didn't see a whole lot of marketing for it, and it's on AMC.
And he's on 2 different channels too. He's got a show on Netflix. Yeah. And then he's got this.
So he's on Disney too. So he's got the show on Netflix called Kaleidoscope. That's it's pretty good. But it's not as good as Parish. Now it's good, but Parish is something different. Okay. Parish is something different. It hit hard.
But it's another one that he just dropped on Netflix too.
On top of Kaleidoscope.
Yes. He's doing his thing, y'all.
Yeah. And
he's really getting it in.
This dude is such a great actor. He ain't even won no Oscar yet.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
He's a good talent. Yeah.
Very talented. So ladies and gentlemen, go check him out. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to try to come back with Larry tomorrow to do like black entertainment news. Maybe I'll grab one of these ladies too if they are free. And y'all just had to bear with me on the rest of the week. I got kids, man. That's all I can say. And it get busy. Yes. So we're out. We're thankful. Don't forget to like the video. Please comment, subscribe. Be sure to download that podcast so you can take us anywhere you go. And follow me on TikTok, man. Go get that showcase. And fellas, go get you some of them pheromones that make them lions jump on you too. And if it'll do that for the wild beasts known as a lion, imagine what it'll do for the wild beasts known as women. And until that next Sexy as Hell video, we out.